And we are live. Hello everyone! Welcome to another live stream. This is my second Guilty as Sock live stream. And the game recently got updated, I believe it was yesterday. Yes, it was, with a brand new map, like a game show, a TV game show map with a lot of cameras and microphones, and it looks very exciting, and I'm really excited looking forward to trying that out today. And in my previous stream, I was first defendant, the very first time playing the game. Then I was judge, and it took a long time. And now I'm gonna try to be prosecutor.
And you were judged as judge.
Yeah. So let's just quickly switch screens before I forget again. Yes. So in voice chat we have got. Well, myself, of course, CangoFango. We've got Mr. W.
Is my defendant a perfect man? No, he's killed someone. Of course he's not.
And we've got Ratboy, aka Emichu.
Hello.
Hello. Alright then, so...
Let's go.
Are people ready?
Rob says hola.
Hello. Got the chat up now.
Hello, Rob. Okay,
I'm on Twitch chat.
let's start then.
I haven't been ready up.
Right, remember
Okay.
we can't hear you whilst you're writing your
Yes,
thing.
thank you.
Yeah, so if you...
And we can't hear people in loading screen either.
Yeah,
No, right,
so
ready
if
up.
you want to complain about the others, then do so while you're choosing.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Right,
you.
well let me tell you, right.
Let's start.
Let me insult you in the face.
Okay,
See you soon, everyone.
first start.
Da.
VGR says, Elisa, the two-girl cheeseburger apocalypse has arrived. I don't know what that means, and I don't think I want to.
Goodness me. But yeah, hello everyone.
Oh,
Yay, because now you can actually select stuff on...
Yeah, I know. One
No, this
moment.
is cool.
Very
we
quickly.
can hear you.
I like
Tango,
this.
we
I
can
like
hear
the
you.
sound of it.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'll
bang the
I'll be a second.
Tango,
I just
don't
switch-
complain,
I switch
don't
Him?
complain!
I can't. I can't hear him. I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I could hear
I would have just put it in downloads.
Yeah, it is
Just put it
technically.
straight into downloads. That's what I would have done.
Would have been smarter. No one can see this. It's fine. It's meant to be like that.
Put an alias into downloads. Just
I should do. I really should do.
really quick. Just make alias and then just
Yeah.
put it into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
update,
yeah.
and then just drag it in, and then yep,
Right. Okay.
and then just just go to the game.
Yeah. I'm doing it now.
When it says Tango, I can hear you, but the others are a bit quiet.
Right.
The others are you can't hear at the moment.
Okay.
There is a YouTube
One
link,
moment.
I'm a bit suspicious of. I can't listen to that either. I don't know what that is. Yeah, okay, it's a reference to something.
Okay.
me. Oh,
Are we all quiet now? There we go. Hello.
now
We're
we
back
can-
on.
We're now
We're
we
back
can-
on.
yeah.
Hello.
no.
Hello.
One moment.
You only have a limited amount of paper whilst you're at the beginning.
Oh boo. Right, Kango, can you speak, please?
Yes. Hello.
We're waiting for the prosecution and the charges still.
Right, because I couldn't hear you for the longest time.
Oh, I was yapping. I was saying, look, we're on TV.
Right, I couldn't hear that. I don't know why.
Moni says Sharadise, the music is so
Moni
loud, I
Mahogany says,
can't hear you."
Sharadise, the
Oh.
music is so loud, I can't hear you.
How to turn that down?
Well, if you go,
I-
you'd have to turn off the
I mean,
compressor.
And
Well,
Gulliv
he's
says the
probably
background
hear.
music is also too loud.
At the bottom.
Where is it?
I mean, I can barely hear
But
it.
if you
so
turn off
obviously
the
we're in
compressor,
game, so.
then the
Do we
voices
turn it
will
down?
be...
Turned mine
How do I do that then?
down, basically.
You're gonna have to
Pretty much
probably do it in the
off.
settings in the
I might
game
have
if
done
you
that.
can. If you can
Oh,
turn the
no.
music itself down. But-
No, all of mine
Oh.
are in the middle.
Good. Music.
I'll turn my music up a little bit.
Do we need the music?
Maybe just a little bit.
Holy hammer.
Is that better?
Yeah, try that.
Do I turn the compressor on now?
Well, turn it up to 100 on the compressor maybe.
I know you can't see it yet, everyone. It's also compressor, yes.
Well, they can see you're on live.
I know you can't see the game, I mean.
Well, just leave it like this, because if you turn the compressor on, then the volume will...
Right, screen, yes, thank you. Thank you, I
It's
know.
on live, though.
Right.
It is on live.
It is now.
Imagine if he's getting suggestions from Twitch chat.
Okay, that's...
No, I'm checking. I'm looking at Twitch chat.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you can't see it yet. I know you
Because
can't.
then you'll know what he'll suggest.
Right, is it...
No! People have said VGR is talking, Kango.
Okay, can I...
And Mahogany says, Kango, I can hear you, but the others
Can I
are
now-
quiet. Lewis says the background music is too loud.
Okay.
So
Right.
Mahogany.
So they're all saying that, so they just do what they can.
can't
But come on, yeah,
speak
choose.
any more loudly. I'm
We
literally right
can
next to the
put
mic.
some... We could... I can put a bit further away.
That is that.
Right, let me unmute
splat.
him real quick. Let's have a look.
Okay, can I start... Can I switch screens, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Hear us.
Yeah.
Right, does it
just
work
need
now?
to
can hear,
sort
okay,
out
good.
volumes, which
Oh, check
We
his
can't
stream.
hear
is
him.
weird.
Hello?
Hello?
I've got...
Yeah, hello.
I don't know how it works.
What do you mean?
When they can hear us and when they can't.
I don't know. Just pick it and go. We're
Yeah.
already 20 minutes in.
Okay. That
You've got
didn't
what?
work now. Whatever.
It's so I can see his face.
Right, here we go.
Right.
I hereby
Hello.
accuse
Right, let's hear.
Blossom of flying without license and causing significant damage to apartment on 53rd Street.
Oh,
Oh,
oh Blossom.
dear.
Oh, I'm sorry that she has to save the town.
Right. Flying
let me
without
look up-
a
let me look up
license
what
is
the
a very
Powerpuff
serious
City's called.
accusation.
Townsville.
Townsville, thank you.
Well, flying without a license is an exceptionally serious crime, but tell me, what evidence do you have to back up your claim?
I shall have a look.
Yeah, you've got to look through your hand first.
I can only do it now.
And I mentioned this to the two people before we started, but I will say this for the viewers as well. In terms of the flavor text, subtext on the cards, you can use it should you wish to, but you do not have to use it if you do not want to. I think that allows enough freedom for everyone. So if they want to use it, if they want to, they can. If they don't want to use it, they don't have to.
Right. Okay. Very shortly, I'll present my first evidence. Okay. Yes. Yes, that sort of fits.
You can see yourselves on the TV every now and then.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great.
Okay. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so presenting my first piece of evidence is this water gun. The accused has been using it during the crime in a high-speed pursuit with her sisters. And it's right here, we found it inside the apartment, which had its west wall pretty much knocked down of
High waisted
the 12th floor.
All right. Well, what I acknowledge that unauthorized possession of a firearm is also a crime, but what does this have in connection to?
Hey,
the
this
flying
ain't a
without license?
firearm, this is a water arm.
Oh,
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
shush. Right, continue. Right, answer the question. What does this have to do with the accusation of flying without a license and damage to property?
We have to try this.
Hold
Everyone
on,
except
one
Kango's
moment.
very low volume.
I'll move.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll boost the
Audio
game.
mixing.
I'll boost the game.
Well, but
Okay.
it's already almost redlining when people are talking.
I don't know. I've got to do something.
No, don't mess with that because that's for everything else as well. Go
got to
to
do
sound source and
something.
boost it there.
How?
Open up on the right, and then add, and then on the overdrive, volume overdrive, put that up to 2 times, and then disable the temp and EQ, and then drag the volume up.
Here?
Yep,
Maybe
something
that
like
works.
that maybe.
We'll try this.
We might need to do another test in a bit.
Then maybe lower volume a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's sorted.
Everyone, is this alright? Please speak. People speak, please.
Hello, 1 2 1 2. Hello.
I'm on TV.
Oh yes.
Better.
I'm on TV.
Atrop says,
Hang
I
on,
can hear
hang on,
okay.
hang on,
Okay,
hang
good,
on.
good, good.
Where is it? Where is it?
Right.
I'm on TV. Look.
Oh yes.
Right.
Right. Okay. So.
Okay, so,
what
yes,
I-
my question is, what? Obviously, unauthorized possession of a water arm is obviously a dangerous crime in and of itself.
Yes.
But what does this have to do with the accusation of flying without a license and causing significant damage to property?
Well, the accused was, I believe, distracted at the time of flying, which they really shouldn't be, especially if they're not in possession of a license. And I believe the water gun is what has caused this distraction. The primary
Okay.
reason for it.
Okay, so fiddling with the water gun causing a distraction. Yes?
Yes, affirmative, Your Honor.
Can you
can I
present yours as well?
Yes, please.
Anything else you wish to say?
Not at this time.
How anticlimactic.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, you called a witness. Why'd you call a witness?
Granny.
I didn't mean to. I
Granny.
didn't
We need to
could.
You
scroll
used
down.
the wrong mode on the hammer.
Oh, did you?
How do I send him back? There we go.
Don't do the guilty or innocent thing. Don't do.
No.
W is still too quiet compared to Kango.
What should I do?
Yeah, it's
Oh, God,
3D
yeah, I don't know what
audio,
else to
so
do.
depending on which way
I
you
don't know
look,
how I can-
it's
I can.
different.
Mike, I don't
It's
think
loud
there's a way
enough
to.
to
Oh,
me.
actually, hang
You
on.
can turn
Mike, I can turn my mic up to max in the
individually.
settings here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Mr. W, you can turn people
Hello?
up and down individually in the setting. Well, not in the settings, but if you press escape,
nice reference.
Escape.
or you can turn me down and then turn the whole game
Although,
itself up.
from how I hear it, and I'm plugged directly into the computer, Mr. W sounds louder than you do, Jamie. And volume.
I have also
seems
turned
fine.
up. I have also turned up the volume on my mic in the
Wait,
settings.
the try says that Emichu is good. I don't know.
I don't know now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't want stuff to be messed
Now it's
up.
better, apparently.
Hold
Okay.
on, let me listen to oh, he says it's better now.
Okay.
They say it's
Hey,
glad.
It
good.
might depend on which way Kango's facing, because it's got 3D
Yeah, 'cause
sound,
the audio
so
is
that might make it
directional.
louder
Yes,
or
it is.
quieter.
I should just look at whoever's speaking. That'll probably help.
Right, so my evidence. Please do not throw things at my defendants, sir.
Go on, please.
Right, continue.
So, I present here to the court well, as everyone here knows, the Powerpuff Girls are the saviors of Townsville, and they have saved us many, many times from Mojo Jojo, him, all of the others, what are the boy thingies called? I can't
Rowdy
remember.
Rough Boys.
The Rowdy Rough Boys, all that, and their gender swapped equivalents and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And, yes. Well, sure, Judge, I implore you to listen. Well, we all know how they have saved the town many, many a time for nothing. Might I add, they have asked for
Aye.
nothing in return other than the love of their adoptive father, and the safety and normality that they so desire when they are not saving the town and simply wish to be little girls. Now, might I say, it's so much pressure to be a superhero at the best of times, let alone as a little child. So, might I say that how, Your Honour, would they acquire licenses if they are under the age of 18?
Are you going to present evidence or not?
I'm presenting evidence, Your Honour. Hold your horses. Right. Look, my client may go to prison for a very long time if they are presented as guilty. So therefore, I must ask that you take the time to consider all the things, such as the gold key. They have been gifted the key to the city by the mayor himself. Does that not negate the need for a license to be flying around?
So hang on. So are
Isn't
you
that-
saying? Hang on. So are you saying that they did it, but they shouldn't be punished for it?
They have saved the city many times, Your Honour. They are saying that flying without a license and causing significant damage to apartment. I say, sir, how would a water gun possibly possibly do damage to a structurally sound building. It would not.
All right, I will.
And flying around, they are extremely careful when it comes to their flight paths and how to get around the city. They have been doing this for years, despite the fact that she's not grown a single year. But do not ask questions about the continuity of canon. This, Your Honor, is simply bogus. And who's to say that the prosecutor over there is not working for Mojo Jojo himself?
Well, let us allow him to either present evidence against that, or to present another piece of evidence against
But
your
might I just say also, the golden key, the key to the city, that shows that they have earned the trust of the people.
Yes, and it is unlikely that someone who has gained the trust of the people will commit such a heinous crime as this.
Okay.
I've heard you.
Sorry.
Is that the right one? Yep, that's the right one. There we go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right, speak.
It is true that Blossom is a hero, but who's going to pay for the property damage? I mean, they're not going to pay for it. And have you seen the movie? I mean, they wrecked the entire town. They wrecked the entire city. They tore up the pavement. They broke...
What movie? We are living in Townsville.
They made a movie of stuff.
It's a documentary.
It is a documentary, in fact, it is.
From the royalties.
Right. Okay, so yes. Hello, Evidence. Let's see your actual cards.
Yes. Also, I wasn't claiming that the water gun itself caused damage to the apartment complex, the apartment west wall. I merely said that it served as a distraction, and Blossom actually flew straight into the apartment building and through the wall and caused significant damage to it.
And I shall remind you that you are permitted to use the subtext should you wish to, but you do not have to.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
If only these cards were good.
It's a shame there's not like a shuffle deck.
I know.
Option,
You can do
isn't there?
custom evidence.
Yeah. Oh, it says tab. What's that mean? Oh yeah, tab. Yeah.
True, but we don't have that activated, do we? Custom evidence?
No.
No, not now.
No.
That
You need to come up with it and all this, that, the other.
Yes.
Do you come up with it before the game starts?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Every time I look up, I'm on TV. Oh, hell yeah.
Where are they? Oh, those are the cameras. Hang on.
You didn't see the giant cameras?
No, I didn't see the camera, so I'm wondering if we can work out which camera it's pointed to. If we chuck a paper ball right at the lens.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying to work out which camera it is, though. Oh, not that one. I don't... Is it? Was it that one? Oh, well, that's a different one now. Who's that pointing to? That's pointing to Kango. So is it that?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I think so.
No?
I think it's the one next to Kango.
It's the one up there.
Okay.
Oh, maybe,
Oh,
yeah.
now it's that one.
Which one? Oh, the main one. Okay, so that soars upwards. If you get it right. That one is... Oh, God.
Here at Vox Tech, we do not care whether you are guilty or innocent. We
Come on, hurry up.
I'm sorry. And
That's directly in front of...
That's that one.
That was in front of me.
also, I can't barely use any of this. I don't know what to do.
I mean, do you want me to...
Do you wish me to present some more evidence, Your Honor?
Would you like to have a think whilst I give the
I mean, you don't need to present
the
evidence. You
defendant
can just make an argument.
another opportunity?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm giving Blossom a nose here. It's very great.
okay. Yeah.
Right, defendant.
Right.
Yes, defendant, speak.
All right. Might I also add that? Right. So you say about the damage done to this here apartment building. Well, might I also say that how many lives they have saved in the course of justice, in the name of justice, might I say, such as a train stopped mid-track. Or this track, as we can all remember, was blown up by the nefarious evil mastermind, Mojo Jojo, and multiple hundreds of people were hurtling towards their deaths. Hurtling, might I say. Just like this piece of paper, Your Honor. Hiya! Hurtling. Your Honor.
Sorry, would you mind repeating that? At least... Sorry, my bloody... not the mic went, it cut out a little bit.
Would you mind repeating your action, please? Please just throw another bit of paper at me, please.
Yeah, no. Yes, so you are stating that the... What's the accused? So you are stating that the train flew like a... No, the plane flew like a train. No, well, no. Yeah, say your accusation again. Sorry, like I said, I completely cut off. I'm really sorry.
Are you drinking behind that desk?
No, anyway, yeah. Sorry. I do.
Like
Sorry.
people outside.
Genuinely so sorry. But yeah, but say your thing again.
As you can see by the evidence, that there's a train that stopped mid-track because the
accused.
Have you been drinking?
The wind has been taken out of my sails, sir. Basically, look, she stopped this train nubby-handedly and hundreds of people's lives were saved from the nefarious
And
Yes,
that,
yes.
Let me help you out here. And that was at the same time as the illegal flying and the crashing into the apartment. So therefore, that could not have happened. Yes.
No, the point as I'm trying to make, sir, is if they are trying to prevent damage and prevent casualties, why would she possibly wish to cause damage to this apartment building in the first place? People live there.
So,
Right.
Also, Wasted Try says, so you're allowed to make arguments based on evidence not presented formally, just general knowledge? So, I think we can just argue, but just generally. I don't think you need.
Well,
to
yeah, but the main pieces of evidence have to be the cards, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah, but if you have NAF cards,
Yeah. So
That is true.
right. So yes,
You ready? You ready to prosecute?
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, I'm not doubting that Blossom is a hero. I mean, there's evidence that she has saved the town many times. However, does that excuse the crime? It has been. We know that she was while playing with the water gun. She in fact had an invitation to a Halloween party, which in and of itself isn't anything bad, of course. However, she was wearing a scary mask at the time of the crime and crashing through the west wall of this apartment building with a scary mask on and then scaring the inhabitants is not necessary. I mean, she could have easily put that scary mask on when she was at the invitations in the house where she was invited to. However, she decided to put it on before and scare everyone.
Right. So additional charges, and therefore not just physical damage, but emotional damage to the tenants of the apartment. Then, all right, that's not too bad. Yes.
might I add that this girl is literally made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. Why would she possibly want to emotionally or physically harm anyone? It is literally in her DNA to be a cutie patootie sweet potato.
Some people have allergies to sugar, spice, and everything nice. Anywho.
Well, clearly...
Defend!
Your Honour. Right.
Go on.
Might I say that... Sleeping bag.
Oh?
Still warm at the time of the alleged crime, at the alleged Halloween party. She is a child, Your Honor. She was having a nap. Why would she be out late after dark for a Halloween party? She is, what, 5, 6?
It was a sleepover party.
Why would a little girl go to a Halloween slumber party?
She has friends.
She has friends, but she also loves her father and sisters very much. Why would she want to leave them on... Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay,
Sorry.
continue.
Tell this prosecutor to...
Order! I just really want to do the order thing at some point.
Look at that face. Your Honor.
Anywho, is that the end of your
She was at home sleeping, having a nap,
right?
like all small children should.
Do you have perhaps any evidence to counteract this claim?
Well, we all know how quick Blossom can fly throughout the city. I mean, it's practically light speed.
Let me just correct you. You two know how quick she can fly. I'm not up to date on my Powerpuff Girls lore.
I only know it from the Cartoon Network racing when you
right.
the game when you beat a map or like a course as a character, you unlocked an episode.
Okay,
I have
I
a
see.
really grainy copy of only one.
Right. Anyway.
Yes.
So. Yeah,
And I always used to play
anyway.
Blossom. Thank you very much. Okay.
Anyway, continue.
Yes, I mean, I bet. I mean, I don't doubt that her sleeping bag is still warm. I mean, she dashed across the town, like flying throughout the town, lightning speeds, might I add, to her invitation, the house where she was invited to, just distracted by the water gun and crashing through a house, scaring the inhabitants with a scary mask, Halloween mask, and then without any thought about... Sorry, there's a motorbike.
I would like to add charges to the defendant stealing motorbikes.
Yes, we'll look past that for now. However, she didn't... yes, she's a child, but she didn't even think about what damage she caused to the property, let alone the inhabitants, by wearing this scary mask, completely without reason.
Okay, I will remain silent because this is not my court.
No, and also, hang on. Shall I call a witness and Sharadise could be the witness?
I would say just speed it up a little bit. I'd say.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the sleeping bag is too warm.
So are you? I guess.
Yes.
So are you going to present? Are you going to present
yes.
an evidence card?
Yeah, because if you,
yes.
I mean, while I don't
the main
have
thing of the game.
While I don't have anything against just making logical arguments from the evidence that's already been presented.
No, that's true. But if you play a card if you can, I think some way.
Because if you
have
don't
to crowbar it into fit somehow.
Yeah, because if you don't play cards, then it's not mechanically progressing because. You fill out your 5 cards and then...
No, you don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to fill out all of them before I can make a guilty.
True, but that does give an indicator to when all the evidence has been presented and people have finished making their
and we've
cases.
got 20 minutes left, so if we can be...
Yeah, I know.
Get done by then.
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to maybe be the prosecutor.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with having another game after this.
Okay, so...
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, and not only was the entire west wall of this apartment building damaged, but she also damaged this water bottle right here.
Oh.
Completely dented up water bottle. So caused damage to the building and to a possession of the inhabitant.
Let him finish.
That is all.
Your Honor, that is a plastic water bottle destined for the skip anyway.
Could you say your thought again? I couldn't quite hear you over this thing.
Excuse me?
Could you repeat the last bit of your accusation?
Right, I'm sorry, yes.
When he tries says, "Oh, not that, not a dented water bottle."
I was going to say this...
Just the last bit, not the whole bit, just literally like the last
Yes, the water bottle. I mean, she didn't just cause damage to the west wall of this apartment building on 53rd Street. She also dented the water bottle of the inhabitant, completely crumpling it up and spilling the drink spilling this drink on the floor.
Right, so
Ruining
direct
a
evidence-
perfectly good carpet, might I add.
Oh dear. Right, so direct evidence of the destruction. What do you have to say to that?
Oh, the humanity!
What do you have to say to that, defendant?
Speak.
Okay.
And
well,
also, defendant, prosecutor, I would recommend looking through your cards.
Yeah.
For you only have space for one more. So look through them and, brainstorm on what you can do.
Thank you.
might I bring your attention rather from the defendant, Your Honour, but rather to the prosecutor himself. For,
Oh?
as I mentioned earlier, my claims about this so-called man of the law working for the nefarious villain Mojo Jojo is not unclaimed. I have evidence, Your Honour.
It's
A
not
gesture
baseless.
prohibited by law. This man over
Isn't that
here...
just this?
No, a
Isn't that
gesture.
just that?
A gesture? Such
Yeah,
as
gesture.
A gesture of goodwill towards the monkey himself.
All right, so
Prohibited
you,
by
so you,
law.
so you,
This man here is in cahoots, trying to get this poor innocent little child put behind bars so that he can take over the city and roll us all with a hairy iron fist.
Ooh,
Baseless accusation, I say.
And he does have hair, yes.
Yes,
so
he
what is
does,
the,
Your Honour.
what is the basis for this suspicion? Would you say?
Well, we
You don't have to present an evidence card for this.
I
I'll just
have
try to draw more
evidence, Your
from it.
Honour. I do have evidence.
Oh, your final evidence card, so make it good.
Yes, with the permission from the townsfolk judicial system, we tagged the prosecutor over there.
Oh.
And where did he go on the night of the crime? To the alleged apartment building. He set up the evidence. He tried to frame a poor innocent little girl who was at home having a nap with her father and sisters. He is the true criminal in the Yeah, you wag your finger at him, sir. Terrible. You, sir, I fart in your general direction. And that is all I have to say about that.
I wish there was an applause emote that people could use. But then again, we've already used up all the. I guess you could click in the middle to do it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So all the evidence has been presented for the defence.
They could split it up more,
What do you have to say either to that accusation that you set this all up, or more evidence to suggest the guiltiness of Blossom here?
I mean, well, I will say... One moment.
Your silence speaks volumes.
I will
sir.
say, the evidence is right down the street. The building's still broken. I mean, the building is still wrecked. And
Evidence
there
is
is...
on your ankle.
And we know that
Get your
these
evidence card
three
out,
sisters...
brainstorm.
We know that these three sisters have before also wrecked the town just while playing tag. While playing tag with each other, flying through the city. Wrecking the entire city, causing car pileups, literal car pileups, might I add, and not caring one bit. I mean, they didn't care one bit about it, just playing tag, completely oblivious to the amounts of damage they were causing. And I say, here is the gaming console that Blossom used at the sleepover party, a Halloween sleepover party, indicating that she was not even thinking of her actions. She played video games. She didn't once consider the damage she caused to this building. That is my final piece of evidence.
All right. So, suggesting that she simply does not know what she's doing, so therefore could not have done. Oh no, so therefore did do this.
Yes.
All right. There's no point doing that now. So, yes.
Who brings an innocent child to court? Who tries to put an innocent child behind bars? Who
I mean by that logic, you, if you're defending them.
No, he brought her to court. I'm here as emotional support, Your Honor. I am here to simply say that this man here has alternative motives. This man here is
He's
trying to
working
send
for-
one of townsfolk's most beloved
Townsville.
heroes to jail. Sir, I am too angry to listen to you. You have brought one of the most beloved heroes.
Order.
We've got more charges in chat.
Excuse me.
Oh god, right, hang on.
Wesley Try says, willful disregard for water bottle structural integrity. Yes.
Right, what's the... Right,
Jury, thank
who
you.
are the charges for them or against them?
Jamie just read
Against.
it out. Jamie just read it out.
Against.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, okay. Because I was going to do a witness and then you could have read them out.
It was
right.
an Evian bottle, Your Honour, that was destined for the landfill. Because this man over here does not even recycle. I've gone through his bins. I've gone through his receipts.
I've gone
have put
through
a
his letters.
tracker on his ankle, and where did it show him at the scene of the crime? With monkey hair on his head. That is not even his own hair. That is monkey hair forged
That is
into
Elvis's.
a wig.
That is an Elvis wig.
And it's made of monkey hair, Your Honour.
Oh dear.
So,
Right, for that he got from Mojo
You are in
Jojo.
cahoots with the nefarious criminal Mojo Jojo.
All right. I will let you.
I-
I will let you defend.
I-
I will let you give a verbal defense against those accusations, and then I shall make my choice.
I will admit, I didn't check the ingredients of this wig when I bought it. I don't know if it's actually made from monkey hair, but I certainly didn't know when I bought it. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, but that is beside the point. Beside the point, I say.
Wasted Try
All
says
right.
naive. Oh no, Evian.
All right.
Yes.
I have heard both sides, and I've attempted to be fair. And at the end of all of this, with all the evidence, I would like to put forward. No, not put forward. What's the word? Decree? Yeah, decree.
Yes.
I decree that Blossom, accused of flying without a license and causing significant damage to apartment on 53rd Street. Of those crimes, she is not guilty.
Wow. Guess I can sell this wig now.
Nice. But yeah, well done.
And Blossom got beat
Well
up
done.
anyway.
Yep.
Okay, so you wanted one more round with different roles, yeah?
Por favor.
Okay.
Por favor.
But she's still sad.
Got a punchable face. Look at me.
Yeah, look at that. They walked
She-
out singing in victory, but a passerby mistook their excitement for madness and smacked them in the jaw with a handbag. Woke up later with chewing gum stuck in the hair. Oh yes, and punchable face. It's
Oh,
done as seen
goodness.
before.
She's still sad, even though she's free.
And I declare that the prosecutor himself is guilty.
Wow.
Right, let's play again.
Play again.
I'm trying to activate the thing.
Okay.
So you wanted to be prosecutor, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, shall I be judge or defense? What do you want to be?
I mean, do you want to be judge this time? As long as you make it decently quick.
I mean, I don't know how good I'll be. That's the thing.
Do you want me to be judge again in that case? Because I don't mind.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
Well,
I mean, you can get practice.
I'll try judge again. Maybe I'll be better
Sure.
this
In
time.
that case, I shall be the defense.
Okay.
So, because I mistook this last time, so I'm attempting to prove the person's innocence.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I wonder if the prosecutors... Well, I wonder if the
Also-
accused face is gonna be another
Also-
meme.
No, it's just because I couldn't.
Hold on.
If you can
I was
video.
looking through my
Yeah. I'll just quickly.
Why? What's the matter?
I'll just post if someone else wants to use these. 1 second. Here, I've just posted them in Discord in case anyone else wants to use these.
But what
Cool.
about
But Kango,
Mario?
Anyway,
Video, please.
let's start now. Don't know if anyone wants custom face or whatever.
But what about Mario?
Let's.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Those are already posted.
Yeah, if you,
Yeah, but mine was
Kango,
pack number 1.
yeah, Kango.
I'm
Okay, so
sorry.
ready up, please. There we go.
Or my pack number 1, I meant. Okay.
Right. I've got quite good ones. Oh dear. Right then. Wake up.
Sorry. No need for that, Judge.
You've got such magnificent hair that you don't need a wig.
Thank you.
I'm on TV.
Maybe
Mom, I'm
scroll
on
it.
TV.
Cango. There you go.
I didn't notice the text on screen. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to come to mind, and then I'll chuck a paper ball at it.
Yeah, go on.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh no, I'm not.
dun,
This is
dun,
It's
this
the
is
other
wrong
camera.
one.
dun, 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 dun.
Damn it, missed. Oh, Jamie's been muted. I don't know if that's
I'm
intentional.
sorry, what, how?
I think that's just.
They're still choosing stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry, I forgot about that.
No worries.
Right, so when it's facing the prosecutor is when I need to throw this.
Oh, now it's facing me.
Oh, yeah, that's at least, yeah, this is the right one. I can just chuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one on the left below.
that's Emichu's. That's, yeah. I think. Has to be. Oh.
Nope.
I'll get you out of here, sir. Don't you worry. Weren't you in beforehand with that mustache eyebrow thing? Guilty or not?
Yes. Welcome to Guilty or Not.
The only game where you lose either way.
enough.
Positively hilarious.
Yeah, because unfortunately, just being accused of a crime, even if you're found innocent, still carries a lot of negative consequences with it.
Yes,
even if you're
unfortunately.
if you've got nothing to do with it and they couldn't prove anything,
Yeah.
just the fact you were arrested and accused is already very damaging.
Yeah, it already puts a
Not
stain
always,
on you,
Sharadise.
didn't it?
Yes, not always, but in a lot of cases.
Especially if it's like a famous person.
Also, those.
I mean, I think there's one particular case that Jamie might reference that
Yeah.
actually turned out quite
You're gonna
well
be all
for
like
the.
that. You're gonna be
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that.
Hashtag Team Johnny.
Hey.
I like these little guys with the hands, like the blue and red things with the eyes. It's cute.
You like the guys with the hands.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
with the eyes and with the hands. Okay. Mustachio is accused of cheating on a game show, getting away with 2 million buckaroos.
Oh my.
Cheating,
Shameful.
Silly.
I will say I love this accused's face. Like he's just
Oh, yeah.
gorgeous.
It's a face in
I
a face.
wonder where you got the art from.
I wonder, absolutely.
It looks like an astronaut in the suit.
So cheating, yeah. So cheating on a game show.
You need to hit the hammer.
Defending you.
Sorry, who wants to start? Is it prosecutor?
Usually the prosecutor
yes.
starts.
It is a prosecutor.
Yeah, so it makes sense. Right.
Yeah.
You have the
The
floor.
first piece of evidence.
So, welcome to Guilty or Not.
I just realized the floor looks like the Minecraft magenta terracotta. Like it's
Oh
terracotta.
yeah.
The floor?
Yeah, the arrow, the arrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, welcome, Prosecutor Ratboy. You have the floor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Right.
Now, go ahead, please.
Okie dokie. Well, might I start with giving you the defendants over there, the accused, that's the word, the accused over there, business card.
Business card.
A simple, innocent-looking business card, if you are to look at it through a non-background knowing sort of lens. But if you look on the back, you'll see that the time and the date of it being printed is a week after Mr. Mustachio over there won his game show appearance. Therefore, he used that money not only for personal gain, which there's nothing wrong with that. You won your game show and all this, that, the other. But if you flick it around to the front of the business card, you'll see that it says, "Mr. Mustachio, professional conman."
Wow, I see. That is quite the accusation, I must say.
Yes, and as you see on the back, it says a week after his famed show appearance on the game show, crook or not crook.
Right.
To crook or not to crook?
That is the question, indeed. You are also a fan of this game show, I see.
Yes, every weekend.
I'm just
Nice.
saying that he printed off a professional conman on his business card a week after he won.
I see.
Very suspicious.
Right.
Wasted Try says, "Just make it quick. The business cards state that he's guilty."
Yes, I mean, that is a fair point, but let's hear the defendant say his words. Defendant, Mr. W, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. To just clarify on your accusation, you are saying that the business card was produced a week after the incident, or a week before?
A week after.
A week after the incident. Well then.
Therefore insinuating that he is a professional conman because he has made it his profession by winning 2 million buckaroos.
Right.
For whom the bell
I've actually got a
tolls.
lot. I've actually got a lot of stuff that can work. Ooh, okay.
It's that guy.
All right then.
Doesn't seem too bothered by it all.
Okay.
Look at the eyes.
So obviously
Keeping a stern face.
Yeah, true.
So obviously a business card stating professional criminal is obviously not a good thing. It doesn't exactly put you quite in the clear. However, I would like to put forward the suggestion with evidence that this was a forgery by a vengeful person. And I say that this dispute, this this conflict between the two people initiated as a restaurant dispute. You see, my client was recently divorced from his girlfriend, Mrs. Mustachio, and they broke up in a restaurant.
Yeah, fun fact, he took her name in the
romantic-
wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It was a beautiful mustache.
A
Right.
romantic day out turned sour, and so it is plausible that the wife, bitter or wishing to get revenge on Mr. Mustachio here, forged this business card, and this dispute here, this was the root of it all, the root of the revenge that she intended to take.
Right, interesting. Very, very interesting. You said this divorce happened recently?
Yes, it was. Just give me one moment, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, that certainly is very interesting. We've had one piece of evidence from the prosecutor and one from the attorney. How will this continue? I guess only time will tell. Right.
Thank
Prosecutor,
you.
please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, yes. This divorce was indeed a surprise move.
Yes.
Very
The
nice.
previous Mrs. Mustachio. Might I say that it was not her who divorced him, but he who divorced her. Or,
That's why she was so bitter.
yes.
That's
but-
why she wished to enact revenge.
Yes, however, if he has the money, surely he could afford a good attorney in the divorce settlement, therefore negating any prospect of a bitter divorce.
That's
would
me.
have
That's
no...
next week.
Oh,
It's not.
Point
That's
still
a joke.
stands.
That's a joke. For law,
Point still
for law
stands.
reasons, that is a joke. That is a joke.
so, well, if he has 2 million buckaroos, why would he need to fight a court case of divorcee
You
settlement?
realise you're prosecuting him, yes?
Yes, therefore the wife would have no reason to be bitter. for she would have anything she wanted in the divorce, for he could always buy a new television, a new house, a new... all this, said the other. I
Well-
don't know what rich people buy.
Well, do we know if this money was actually ever shared between the two, or did he, Mr. Mustachio,
No,
here
this-
actually keep it
this-
for himself?
This man put it all in his bank account, his own bank account, for he wanted to divorce his wife, and to do so he needed the money. But that does not mean that an innocent reason does not an innocent action make. For yes, he may have needed or wanted, might I say, not needed, but wanted the money. But so did everybody on that game show. Everyone was there with the same goal, to make some good old buckaroos. Someone in the audience says, "Did the divorce happen before the alleged crime then?" No, it happened afterwards.
Did it?
Yes, it did. After
Attorney?
Yes. Yes.
You need to hammer the button.
Before the alleged crime.
Yes, it's for evidence, yes. Right.
Wait, I'm not done, Your Honor. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is he had money he stole from, well, not stole, but he conned his way through the game show. And I have evidence that I shall, if after, I have evidence on how he cheated his way to victory.
Right.
I shall let the defendant try and weasel his way out of this conviction.
Okay. Although, if Mr. Mustachio here actually chose not to share the money with his wife, wouldn't that give the wife a reason to be bitter?
Well, no, because then she could have everything in the house. She could have the house because he could buy a new life. The defendant wants to say something.
Okay, right, yeah. Defendant, W.
He's not presenting evidence, but I'll be back in just a second.
All right. Well, I guess
Your Honor, if I sneak you some money under the table.
overruled. You don't do that on live TV.
Right, I'm back. Hello.
No, you do, but the producers put you up to it if anybody asks.
Exactly, Your Honor.
What did you do? What did you do?
Nothing. You're gonna have to watch you're gonna have to watch Guilty or Not
You're gonna have
on
to
the reruns.
Yeah, you're gonna have to catch the rerun.
Right.
A rerun? What's that?
Right. Okay, Attorney W, please go on if you're back.
Thank you.
You've just undone him.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much for telling. Okay. Yes, please.
Thank you. So, I have been undone. So,
So you
Obviously-
admit defeat.
obviously a messy divorce might not be getting anything in it, but we know that at the very least it states here that he got away with 2 million buckaroos. Then I tell you, why does this credit card, it says there, decline in for a coffee? So this is not a credit card with many things on it. This is not a man with a lot of money. This is certainly not a man who has cheated his way into 2 million buckaroos on a game show.
Right. Well, yes.
This says that it is a credit card. A credit card is not your own money. A debit card is your own money. So a credit card could indeed be declined for any number of reasons, such as a criminal conviction. They did not want their good bank details sullied by the... what's the word? Being, well, Your Honor, I'm struggling. What's the word when you're known by being with someone?
Reputation? Or what do you mean?
No.
I think we've got this in the bag, sir.
Don't
Look at them
insult my
flounder.
speech impediment.
You mean
Order, please.
association?
Associated, thank you. The bank did not want
Order.
their reputation sullied, thank you, by being associated with such a criminal, so therefore they declined his credit card. But if you would look at his debit card, you will see that it is
If you've got
overwhelmed.
debit card, I swear to God. No.
That would be very good.
No. Oh, thank
We need
God
to
you
add
don't.
that as a custom one.
I'm still not
But-
100% sure of the difference, but sure.
So a credit card is you borrow.
I can look
money.
it up later. Don't worry.
Slight intermission, folks.
A credit card is when you borrow stuff, but debit card is when you actually use your own money.
Cool.
Anyway.
All right,
So,
yes.
might I present evidence for Mr. Mustachio's cheating upon this game show?
No.
For
Sorry. That was an audience member.
listen, little voice behind the desk.
Order!
We're not supposed to have any bloody jurors.
No, he's hiding behind the desk. He's
Well, they're not bloody yet.
He's underneath the judge's desk.
Prosecutor.
Thank you. Might I point out that not only was he cheating on this game show, but he was cheating with his now ex-wife. For she was in the audience, able to look up the answers to questions on her mobile device.
Well, how did he get
Whilst-
them?
Excuse me?
How did he get the answers if the wife was looking them up?
Because it was simply a multiple choice question, and when they went through the questions, every time there was the correct answer, she would ring a little bell on her necklace, signaling to
Oh,
him the correct answer whenever it came up.
inventive.
If Your Honor, you have the time, I would highly recommend rewatching that episode where the defendant, the accused, is on there, and if you hear a faint little ding 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 every time a correct answer comes up, not only is that cheating, but that is cheating with his now ex-wife.
Wow, that is certainly quite a surprise. But, defendant, are you hearing this?
I am indeed, sir, but I say this again. Obviously, it is quite obvious that there is a little bit of bad blood between my client and his now ex-wife. And I say to you that, much like the forged business card, I say that this was yet another setup to make this gentleman look guilty. For I will say there are leaked DMs here. Leaked DMs between this man and his now ex-wife. The client has been kind enough to show me these, and I provide it, and I greatly appreciate that deal of trust. So I will not go into too excruciating detail of them.
Have you presented this in
however-
court? It has to be presented to the court to be viable evidence.
Well, yes. Well, I'm going to tell you what was in those leaked messages. It was the wife suggesting, highly encouraging, that they cheat on this game show. But my client here was squarely against it. He's too much of an honest man to swindle his way into money. So therefore, the wife, bitter about his refusal to cheat, attempted to make him look guilty.
Right, I see.
With the business card and now with this cheating on the game show.
Yes. So, you say that he did win the money, but he wanted fair and square, is that correct?
I am, yes.
Right,
Explain
just
the
to get stuff right, yes, your prosecutor, go
You need
ahead.
to explain the bell, and
Of course.
as one of the jurors in the thing said that yesterday, sir, in our non-official court session, the tune is "Ring My Bell, Ring My Bell." That's the one. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you,
know my singing
right.
is terrible, but we're not here for that, sir. Right.
Yes. Well, you get, yes.
Speak for yourself.
The bell, the wife brought it into a bell. She had looked up the answers and so wished to cheat.
Your Honor, I was
So-
looking up my
so-
evidence.
So
One
rang
moment.
the bell when the accused pondered the right answer to make it look like he was guilty. This is all just a setup from his ex-wife, I tell you.
So, say what? One moment. What did you say about the... One moment.
We broke the judge.
We've broken the charge.
Just repeat your last sentence quickly. I was
Of
distracted.
course. You, the
Thank you.
I keep forgetting the actual terms for the people. The prosecutor stated
It's above my head, sir.
the prosecutor asked me, well, then why the bell?
Yes.
I say again, it was a way to make him look guilty. The wife had
Right.
cheated her
Oh,
way
I
into
see.
the answers and
I see.
rang them when my client pondered them to make it look like he was guilty, thus framing him for a crime he did not commit.
Right.
Forging the business card and framing this cheating, it's all to get back at him for divorcing her.
Okay. Well,
Honor?
if we watch the reruns, we'll see that she did ring the bell and all the correct answers, right? I mean, well,
Yes.
Exactly.
So therefore, she had already.
so she knows all the answers.
She already knew the
And
answers.
why
but
would
he
answer all the
Okay.
why would he
Right.
answer the questions rather than presenting to the presenter the presentation of unlawful presenting of knowledge? Presently.
My client is a knowledgeable man. He knows things. He had no connection to this bell, as I've repeatedly said.
Say,
May I finish
Uh,
first?
yes, go on. Just
Your Honor,
very quickly.
I have been.
I'll-
But you seem
blocked
you
too
seem
many
to
times.
you said
Last
you seem
time-
to be ignoring what I'm
just
saying.
finish your sentence. I'll let you speak after.
Thank
One
you.
second.
So the wife finds the answers to the questions that are going to be on the game show. She finds out the questions and then looks up the answers. She suggests to my client here, "Hey, I know the answers. I'll be in the audience. I'll ring a bell when you ponder the
Yes,
right
I
ponder the right
understand
answer."
what
I
you're
haven't finished. But my client says, "No, I cannot do that. That is dishonest." And these leaked DMs prove that. He had the opportunity to cheat, but did not take it.
Right. Although,
But he
Mom,
also had the opportunity to inform the show producers of this attempted cheating.
Wha-
Therefore, he is in cahoots by association.
Well,
right.
he did not. He did not think that his wife would do it, even after he explicitly told her
Well,
not
then
to.
you could say to the producers, "Excuse me, sir, but there is someone ringing a bell on the correct answers."
Look, my client does not wish to get wrapped up in all of this. He's just a man going through a divorce. Look at him. Look at that solemn face.
Solemn
A man
face
with
indeed.
Looks like he's in
2
such pain right
2 million
now.
buckaroos, might I add.
Oh, well. Okay, well, we have heard
I can
that.
tell you how he got those. I can tell you how he got that money.
Right now?
Why, so
Or...
can I here? If you let me
Uh,
present evidence,
yes,
Your Honor.
go
Thank you.
ahead, please.
I had the chance to do it and I didn't.
An opened package, Your Honor.
Oh.
An open package of a discrete radio devices. One to go in his ear, one to go into her cell phone, so that even if he did not hear the bell over the applause of the audience in the game show, he could still hear her muttering the correct wording, the correct answers in his ear. He knew, and he did nothing to stop any of this cheating. He
Right.
knew he could have taken that earphone headset piece out of his ear. Look at how big those ears are. He could easily have taken them out. He knew.
Defamation!
There's not defamation when you can see it, sir. We
Right.
do not have ears. Therefore, any ears are to look big upon to us.
Yes, you make fair case. Intriguing. Right. Right. Attorney, do you have anything to say about that?
As I've repeatedly mentioned, my client is a good man. He is honest and he is charitable. So, yes, unfortunately, sort of second-handly cheated with the wife whispering things into his ear. But, being as that money was not won fairly, my wonderful client gave it all to charity. So he did not make a penny off of this dishonest.
Where is the evidence of this?
He decided to use this dishonest money.
Where is the evidence of this?
However, my client has still got, as quoted, 2 million buckaroos. So I shall present evidence to that later. But I shall first present evidence as how, like I said, he got this 2 million buckaroos from the game show, but gave it all to charity. But you might ask, oh, then how is he still in possession of these 2 million buckaroos? Well, I'll tell you that my
The
client
Amber Heard argument. Yes.
found a treasure map with much gold in it, and he found that fair and square rather than this cheating through the game show. That's how he found. That is how he got the 2 million buckaroos that he still has.
Right, but that is very interesting indeed. However, it is still like, if he knew that the money he supposedly got, well, the money he got through cheating, through the game show, one moment, wouldn't it have been the right thing to do? Should he not have returned the money?
What would you rather do? Give money to people who don't need it, who have got enough money to run a whole game show, or give it to charity? Give it to the people who actually need it.
It wasn't.
You don't do something actually good with the money.
If he cheated the money, then
my hand is stuck, sir.
It's not his money.
Knock him out. Knock him out. See if that fixes it.
Did that do anything?
No, my hand is still stuck, sir.
But is the point
stuck on
really
what?
what people's motives of a crime are? Isn't the point whether or not they committed the crime independent of the motives?
Yeah, well,
Right,
he didn't commit the crime. He did not mean to cheat.
Sir,
Sure,
can
I
have
didn't mean to
evidence?
rob that bank last night. Wait, why
Thank
are
you.
the guards coming?
Right. So yes, there is no evidence of this money being donated to charity. This is the Amber Heard case all over again, might I add. There is no evidence of this money being donated to charity. No bank statements indicating as such, and this treasure map is clearly either whether fake or not. But if it is real, a GPS leading to nowhere, maybe if this client could prove that he actually did go and find this treasure, not only would it prove about the evidence, but also it would prove, again, fraud. Any discoveries of highly monetary gain are to be presented in a court of law, because it could be historical evidence of historical precedents. It could be Roman coins, it could be artifacts that have been lost to time. But if what the attorney is saying here is to be true, he did none of that. He simply took that priceless knowledge and squandered it into more money for his nefarious deeds. And as I said, there is no evidence that any of this money was donated to charity, and that is beyond the point, sir. There was cheating foot in that court case.
Right.
Unintentional cheating.
Yes,
No, Your Honor, I have one last thing to say to argue against this constant bringing up of unintentionality. If it was unintentional, he would bring it up to the producers. He would not accept the money. This is
Don't talk like you know my client. The
I know
producers
my
don't
client.
need money.
He is a criminal and he should be convicted.
He's not your client.
He is, sir. He is not
He's
your
mine.
friend either. Right, Your Honor.
Yes.
If this was proven to be unknowing cheating, he would still be required to inform a member of staff about.
Well, we can sort that out in a different court case, can't we?
That is what I was thinking
this
as well.
is the court case for that, sir.
Not the monetary fraud. This is just the cheating.
No,
Order,
this is the cheating. He should have informed.
Order.
He should have informed the staff of the game show that someone in the audience was cheating, and therefore
just
his
knock
wife
me
could
out?
have been
You threw
escorted off
stuff.
the premises.
So did they.
Yeah, no one throws stuff, please. Everyone, order. I agree.
I really don't think that my point is that confusing. It should have been brought up to a member of staff.
Yes, I wanted to mention that as well. It's a good point.
Willis, my boy. The jury says, didn't he just admit that he cheated to win the money and then donated it to charity? Your Honor, he has just confessed. Willis, I love you.
Okay, that is a compelling argument.
Okay.
Defendant, have you got anything to say about this? You have one more. Please, order. Order.
It slipped out, sir.
Do that after the show.
Making notes
Wasted
won't
try
save
says,
you.
Wasted Try says, I think technically you could say the defendant stipulated to the crime.
Good point, good point. Yes, I mean, donating money to charities is all good and all, but if he didn't even win the money fair and square in the first place, and he was very much aware of that, he didn't have the money to donate. Giving that to anyone is a crime in of itself.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
my hand is
only a
still
tenner.
stuck,
it's
sir.
it's
It was
not
only
now.
a tenner he won anyway.
Now it's not only cheating; it's also money laundering.
My hand is
It
still
was only
stuck.
it's only a tenner he won anyway. I've got nothing else, so I just figured fuck it. I just figured fuck it. I'll do the last one. I'll do as a joke answer.
Just so casual. It was only a tenner, actually.
It was only a tenner because I put the last thing on.
But yeah, look, my hand's stuck. See?
Yeah. Oh God. Can you do something that requires both your hands?
That just did.
Yeah, that.
Oh God.
Hey, try pointing, try 0.
Oh, is that?
No, that hasn't.
No. Okay. Well.
Terribly sorry about that.
Look, the prosecutor's stiffening up. We've given all the answers. Make your choice quick.
I've called an ambulance for you.
No, no,
And
there
maybe in
is
You get horny over accusing innocent people. How dare you?
there is some breaking news in chat.
Whoa,
Oh,
let's
God.
read
Just
it.
Shut up.
Let's hear
Make a
it.
reason for the journalist.
Jurors, please read it out. Anyone.
The charity was suspiciously named Society for the Defense of Down on Our Luck Conmen.
You have no. That is mere speculation from people who do not have a say in the case. Do not let it sway you, you fools. You fools.
Bye bye, VGR.
And one of the jurors
Good night.
is leaving.
Thank you
The
for
Lisa is
coming.
going.
Fair
You're
enough
not
at
gonna
this point.
stay for the verdict?
Right, Kango, quick.
That is your honor to you, sir.
Right, hyperinflation.
Go on,
How do
quick,
you?
For God's sake.
How is hyperinflation? Use it, tenor.
Yes,
Tenor
10
is-
quid.
is-
I
is-
didn't have any other good ones, so I decided to go for a semi-joke one.
Is that
Tenor
your?
is 2 million in this economy, sir. It is true.
When the 10 quid turn into 10 million? Huh. Did that happen overnight?
I wish.
Yes,
sir,
with
I
this
wish.
bloody hyperfixation. Right now, quickly, go.
Right, well, I think given all the evidence we've heard from both sides here, I'm saying he's not guilty. Oh, actually, sorry, that is, I read the wrong script here. Sorry, that's guilty. He's guilty.
No! Ah, damn it. Oh, well.
I mean, you literally
Curses.
Should I
said.
be worried
I don't
about
want-
how I'm decent at this?
Don't want to hear it.
You literally said that he
I
did
don't
the
want
crime,
to hear it.
but he
Shush.
didn't do
I
anything
did. I
bad.
don't want to hear it. I was panicking.
I'm in the wrong line of work.
Mr. W, I get it.
It's
now,
difficult coming up with
we-
things
Yeah.
ad lib. It's difficult to ad lib.
I know.
There's stuff on the actually stuff on the line.
It really is, especially if your hand of cards isn't in your favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, once we quit, the voice call will be over. So yeah.
Wasted Try says that verdict was a bit overdetermined.
Yeah, well.
Okay,
Right.
that was a lot of
See you all in
fun.
Minecraft.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
See you soon.
You and the crafting of mine. Bye bye.
Good night. Right, I'll just end the stream quickly. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so thank you all for coming, and we'll see you very shortly on Sharadise's channel for Minecraft. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. It's been great.